Here's how I went from $100,000 in credit card debt, living at home with my parents, bankrupt in every single way, to becoming a millionaire in a very short time. What I did was I went through a number of steps that I'm about to teach you right here. There's 11 steps I want to go through. The first one being the awareness of the situation that you're in. You need to be brutally honest with yourself that you effed up and you're in a bad spot, and the only way you're going to get out of this is to put 100% of your attention on this and treat it like you're going to war with your debt, because that's what you're in. You are in a war with your credit card debt right now, and if you do not treat it like a war, you're going to lose the war. So go to war with your credit card debt. Here's number 2, guys. Figure out your burn rate. Now you have an awareness that you're going to war. Figure out how many days you have left, your survival rate, before everything falls apart where you can't survive any longer. Meaning you only have X amount of dollars to run your personal life, pay your bills, eat, survive. And over here, you have a business life. How many dollars, how much time can you put into this business over here? Can you borrow more money? Are you able to get more credit? What can you do to survive? How many days in the future can you go at this rate with a burn rate of how much money you have or have access to before it all hits the fan? That's number 2. You need to understand how much time you have, because it's going to adjust how aggressive your strategy is. Now let's go on to number 3. Here's number 3. What I did was I analyzed each and every monthly subscription service I had, and I axed them all out if I didn't absolutely need it. I looked at CRMs, I looked at training systems, I looked at gym memberships, I looked at anything that had a monthly recurring subscription service to it. If I did not need it, if it was not imperative for me to hit my goals, which was getting out of debt and building a successful business, I axed it out immediately. You can go back to things later in your life. Right now, you need to survive, you need to win the war, so axe out any single problem, meaning any recurring expense that you have that is absolutely not a must in your business at the current moment. Here's number 4. Number 4 is this: sell everything. Find anything currently that you have in storage, in your house, or anywhere that you own, and get rid of it if you're not currently using it and using it regularly. I mean anything. Go back into your closets, go back into your garage, go back into anything that you can find, whether you can sell it on eBay, you can trade it in for a tax write-off, whatever you can do, find anything in your house right now and sell it. I'd also sell your TV. When I went through this, I sold my TV because I had to. I ran out of money, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. As soon as I sold my television, my income exploded. My life changed for less forever for many different reasons. The poison wasn't being fed into my mind. I wasn't being distracted. And all the time that I spent hiding from my problems watching the television, it was no longer there to hide from. I had to face my problems. And when I faced my problems, I fixed my problems. And when I fixed my problems, my life changed. I made a shitload of money, and I want you to do the same thing. But if you hide from your problems because of television, and you hide from your life because of television, guess what's going to happen for your bank account? You're going to hide from that too. Let's go on to number 5. Number 5, find a cheaper living environment. I did this by moving in with family. I moved home with my parents. As embarrassing as it sounds, guys, this was a big deal. It helped me get through this window of time in my life that was very difficult. I was able to lean on the support of my family. If you have parents or family members, aunts or uncles, cousins that will let you move in with them to avoid an expense for you to get your life back on track, I would do this. I would find friends, if you can live with friends, that will either let you live with them for free or let you live with them as a shared expense where you can lower your monthly amount down for what it costs to live your life. Find some friends, or find some type of shared dwelling that you guys can move to where you can have others pick up the expenses, or at least downgrade or downsize. If you're living in a house or living at a place right now where the rent or the mortgage is too expensive, downgrade, downsize, and move to something more affordable, and use this money to get out of debt and build your business. Number 6, guys, take all the credit cards that you have, that all your debt is across, and play the credit card game. Find the ones that are already out of their 0% interest period, that are already paying interest, transfer those to ones that have 0% interest. If you're out of their 0% interest window periods for all your credit cards, try to find a credit card consolidation company where you can take all your cards that you have right now, consolidate them into one balance, and bring them over to a different company, which will drop your rate down from anywhere from 18 to 20 plus, to even going on close up to high 20% rates, all the way down to a more affordable rate that will give you more time and less interest to pay off. And this can be something that can help you guys get out of credit card debt. The other thing you can do is look for more 0% interest credit cards that will open up, if you can get them to open up, and start transferring your balances over to those cards, so at least you're not paying the interest rate, buying yourself more time, and not paying more out of pocket. Let's go on. Number 7, the next thing I did was I took all the strategies I was using to generate leads in my business or to run my business, and I started thinking about how I could do this with time and not money. I went from money strategies for lead generation, direct mail, paying for ads, paying for marketing, to moving toward time strategies, trading my time, using social media, creating YouTube channels, networking, cold calling, anything I could do to grow my business with my time. So move away from dollar strategies to grow your business to time strategies to grow your business. And on this channel, I'll be talking a lot about these going forward. Number 8, I had to work on my mindset, and I did this by going into personal development. I was very broken in my mind at the moment. I was very negative. I was very depressed. I was blaming everybody, the world, God, government, parents, anybody I could blame. And what helped me out of this was aggressively going into personal development. Personal development gave me the education to go out there and build the skill sets, to go out there and create success, but it also gave me the mindset control to not beat myself down and to think differently about my situation, that I could get out of my situation. It took a lot of stress off, and sometimes we need to clear the water. Sometimes your water, if it's clear, you can think clearly, but you have muddied water. A storm came in, cleared out the water. Muddied up the water, if that makes sense. You need to clear it out. And by clearing out the muddy water, through processing personal development information consistently through repetition through your mind, you're going to clean out the mind, have more clear thoughts, you're going to focus, you're not going to have as much stress, you're going to make better decisions, and you're going to learn skill sets that are going to help you get out of your problem. So go down the path of personal development, self-development, guys, and you're going to change your life 100%. Number 9, I found the right mentors. I went on the internet, I found a lot of online mentors. I have a video on this channel, like my 3rd video put out, the online mentors that I found, and then I found in-person mentors. I found local individuals in my business, in my industry, in my area that were open to helping me, work with me, and help me through my problems. These were older individuals, and I'm very grateful for the people that helped me early on in my business, because if I had not had these mentors keeping me positive, helping me fix my problems, and keeping me focused on my future goals, I would not have gotten through all this debt. And this was the next thing I did, was I had older mentors come in and help me out of my situation. Number 10, guys, was I taught myself social media. I taught myself video marketing, internet marketing, SEO, search engine optimization, and I learned how the digital footprint or the digital marketplace was going to work. I understood everything was moving towards technology, and I didn't have any money, and I could trade my time through social media strategies to grow my business. So if everything was moving in this direction, where the attention's going, that's where your attention needs to go as well. So what I did was I taught myself video marketing. I researched aggressively how to do YouTube, and this is what changed my life. I went into YouTube, I started doing podcasting, I taught myself the other platforms, and by learning social media, I was able to grow my businesses with very low money, very low risk, but massive scalability, and I built a large YouTube channel, and what happened was later, EXP came in the picture, and I was timed just right, and I joined EXP, and we exploded, and now we have over 2,200 agents worldwide, and this absolutely life-changing opportunity that would not have happened if I did not focus on social media. So if you're not on social media, guys, I know some of you may think, hey, I don't understand technology, or this is something new I don't want to learn, or it's stressful to learn. You have to learn this. Everybody else is going to be competing with you, and your industry is, and if you don't, you're going to get left behind, so learn social media. Number 11, and the last one, I studied aggressively wealth creation. Once I started doing all these things, consolidating my credit cards, cutting off all these expenses, selling everything off, finding a cheaper living arrangement, working on my mindset, finding the mentors, I studied wealth. What did I do? I looked into wealth creators. I studied the industrialists. I looked back in the day of Vanderbilt, Henry Ford, JP Morgan Chase, Andrew Carnegie. I went back and I started reading biographies. I started studying wealth. I started figuring out how the financial systems work. I started looking into how dollars are created and what is a dollar. I started studying money and studying wealth. And when I studied what I wanted to have, guess what? I became that. Hope this helps, guys. If you're in a bad spot right now, and you're in credit card debt, what I want you to understand is you can win the war, but you have to get aggressive at it. Take these steps, take them right now, move aggressively to it. Follow this channel going forward, guys. If you learned something today, hook me up and subscribe to the channel, guys. Like this, share this video around if you think it can help someone. A lot of people are in debt right now. I've been there. I know how weighing it is on my shoulders. I got out of it. I changed my life. I want you to do the same thing. I need you to understand you can do the same thing and go do it. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. I'll see you on the next video.